There's we put that option. If you
It's
don't like,
already there in the build right now.
Yeah, you should be able to go and turn it off if you don't like the camera shake.
Well, there. Let's see.
Hey everybody. Oh, sorry.
So many good questions.
Can we get a trick for infinite arrows? No.
No, you know what good question is? Can we buff the ladybugs?
But
will there be more storyline? Yes. The larger content updates, like the Toxic Tangle and Into the Abyss, come with a new quest line, a new chunk of the quest line.
Yeah. Will we get underwater milk molars?
There will be milk molars underwater.
Yes. Reason to explore every nook and cranny.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite things to find, especially the mega milk molars, because like the gold underwater is just something that like goes off in my primitive I want to be a pirate brain. I'm like, ooh, treasure.
All right, I think that's good on questions. Thank you, chat, for all the awesome questions and getting hyped. It makes us hyped. Thank you, Justin and Hayek, for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
We really hope that the fans are excited for everything we've shown today.
Yeah, I know.
A lot more to come.
Yes, so much more.
Chat gets so much more excited when devs come on because I don't tell him anything. I do boring leaks. So when devs come on,
I don't believe you at all. These guys love you. Can we show some love for Eric now in the chat?
I'm just a
please?
guy. I'm
Come
just a guy here.
No,
I don't deliver news. It's you guys. You guys are the stars.
Wait, did he like? Did they actually stop?
Oh, there
did
we
they?
go. We got some bugs going. Yeah, all right. Good job.
Thanks, Chad. I don't know how to. They do. There's different ways to do Hearthstone. I don't know what's the correct way.
Yeah,
I heard this is the new one.
Just this one?
Yeah,
just
that's
one.
The
Yeah.
one.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, it's a good
There's like a weird. There's a weird two-finger one. I think it's this. Hey, I did it!
My daughter tried to teach me that one. Yes. Yeah, that's my daughter does.
But yeah, a couple quick announcements. Small minor masses. Next month is the Grounded. We're gonna be streaming next Tuesday for Grounded 2's early access birthday, 1 year. But it's also the same day as Grounded 1 early access release, 6 years. So it's gonna be. We're gonna do a fun event. We're gonna be streaming, celebrating all things Grounded. We'll have content creators. We'll have devs on, and we're
gonna go back in the thing and we're gonna look at some of the stuff they added. I didn't get to look at the whole live.
The questionnaire in the Grounded Discord server, in server announcements, and we're polling the community to get your answers to do a Family Feud type of thing. So please make sure to join the Grounded Discord, discord.gg/grounded the game. Head to the server announcements channel. There's a form there that please fill out. There's
Did you notice
questions.
when I said buff ladybugs,
quick.
he like ended it? I think he saw my comment. I'm
us
not 100%
get the answers
sure.
for the Family Feud segment.
I'm not 100% sure, but that was like oddly timed.
There's nothing, Chris, or just the last thing?
6 years.
Yeah,
that's mind blowing.
One more.
Hashtag 6 years.
Yeah, the thing at the bottom?
The thing in the bottom.
Okay. All right. And then lastly, we did like a little funsy video, but it has some teasers in it.
Okay.
So you can build, just like you would build on land. You need support, obviously, to start, just like Eric's showing us off here.
He basically makes a house, but as you can see, you have to have support beams. You can't just make it in the middle of nowhere. So we're also gonna go look, because some of this stuff he went through, I actually saw some of this stuff.
Picking up on a couple of things. Number one, yes, our kois have 2 eyes. Only Tully's koi was blinded. And number 2, there's more than 1 koi.
Okay, so it sounds like there's multiple kois, which I'm thinking there's like 1 koi in each part of the pond.
Yeah, you're doing pretty great here.
I mean, I could use those bombs all day.
Yeah.
There's a pressure cooker. There's a pressure cooker, and I don't like. I get that, like, it's a redesign, like, it's a reskin of already things, so, like, if you wanted to hang out in your base. But to me, food is not really that big of a issue, especially when you made a charm that, like, counteracts eating food altogether. And once you get the Billy Hog, like, thing, it is so overly broken in the game, in my opinion. It is just so stupid. Like, blah. So, we got some armor. We got the Koi Scale Helmet. So, this is Koi armor. I think this is Koi Shield, just from the look. And Veteran Diver, so this probably gives you more oxygen. So, there's probably scales you have to go get. This is actually, this is part of the pond, but we're gonna gotta go through it.
So they will all have a little new thing going on for them. Again, just to keep things fresh.
So
because there's a lot of interesting
Underwater
also
fight.
we have diving bell spider like nests for that, which looks like we have some type of glass.
Yes, ticks are back.
Oh, there's so many. Look at the tick glow up.
So rude.
It looks really nice. All right, we're good.
Don't forget about us.
We're still here. We're a thing. They'll
Okay.
have some fun surprises for players when they dive in.
So okay, so this is like part of the other fence. So what I think this is the left side of the garden.
In August. I'm gonna
If-
make so
If they could turn
all
around.
of that took a lot of bringing. We're still here. We're air like you need to do right now. There we go.
Yeah, see, so I think this is the wall. Oh, if you could just look
But
up.
the big game changing feature
I think-
is the
Burst, yeah.
So you can use that to traverse faster as well as dodge in and out of combat, or hurry up and get some air like you need to do right now. There we go.
Yeah, I think that's like the... No, it might be the tree, but this is the fence. So...
But the big game changing feature is I don't know if you can show this. Is there something around? There you go with the tadpole.
Yeah.
Is the lock on. So players, yeah, there you go. Players will be able to lock on to targets in underwater by pressing the right stick.
That's right. The main reason, obviously, as you can see, the fight is in 3D in the sense that you're fighting, you have to look up, you have to look down, and sometimes it got really chaotic. So the idea of having
from Grounded 1 and improve on them. So there's that familiarity and that nostalgia, but also there's something new, different that's challenging you, and then bringing entirely new things to not only surprise and delight the players, but to also give them new challenges that test their new abilities. And so that balance has always been important for us with every update. And the pond and this entire Into the Abyss update is no different. You're going to see returning classics from Grounded 1.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to see new variations on Grounded 2 creatures. And you're going to see brand new creatures that you haven't seen before.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go a little deeper.
Oh, if you go a little deeper, you might run into one of our progression elements that we were talking about earlier. So we have the dash. We also have a rise verb.
Yeah.
So we have a button that helps you go up. So if you need to orient or just very quickly try to get some air. And you might need that here because the bottom of our pond be cold.
Yeah.
So you want to talk about how we brought back chill for the pond?
Oh,
Yeah,
it's cold.
Yeah. Yeah, again,
Okay, so the pond is going to be cold at the bottom.
like Justin said, we want to have a progression in the upper pond, lower pond, kind of like in the first game, but different. And the first layer obviously is all about air management, oxygen management.
So where they have the hammer at, It's a secret weapon. There's a lot of algae there, so if algae becomes important,
And
um,
Eric's doing a great job
there's
managing his
like a
oxygen right
ton
now.
of there.
But we said, okay, let's go deeper and what could we challenge the players with? Obviously, when you go deeper in water, there's less sun, so it gets colder and chiller. So we added a layer of chill. So that's going to prompt players to, again, be crafty and come up with their next layer, next level of gear. They can craft, obviously, always there's smoothies, there's meals they can craft. Another thing, we made a little change to one of the tools the player has, the flares. So the flares now work underwater, and they also generate a little bubble of warmth.
Yeah, the Everchar.
Ooh.
Exactly, the
Yeah.
Everchar flares specifically. Exactly. So if you use them underwater, you can kind of use them to make yourself a little safe zone for temporarily to help you.
Oh, before you open that chest,
Yes.
yeah, all of this stuff is part of the grounded philosophy of we want to create these challenges for the player, fantasy to its full potential, that full-blown Aquaman, Aqua Teen.
So I think these are tadpole mines. I think they're like the equivalent of like bombs underwater, because you can't light bombs underwater, which I guess makes sense. Because they said they want to stick away from fire.
And it also helps with our world design.
See
We
it right
can-
there.
That's so good.
There you go. Boom.
I love the VFX. It's like the
Yeah.
Das Boot depth charges, you know?
Yeah, the dust boot, like the implosion and the bubbles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great job.
Das Boot is a very old movie,
Yeah.
directed by Wolfgang Peterson. If you haven't seen it, do yourself a favor and go watch it. But yeah, so you're fully equipped. This helps with the chill, but obviously doesn't make it go away, so you still have to manage that. It helps with the underwater breathing, but it doesn't go away fully. You still have to manage that. So it's not about making the problems go away. It's about better managing them and going from it being a problem to surviving through it to then thriving through it. And all of these tools that we give to the player, it's there so that you guys can express how you want to solve these problems in creative ways. And so the Croakwurst allows players to keep that range, but be clever about it. I remember that first video you sent me when
Oh yeah, we have
the work was done
water
to
fleas
chain
back.
them.
Yeah.
So we got water fleas, ticks, tadpoles, striders, diving bell spiders, and toe biters, and the fish back. So I'm not totally excited because we only got like toe biters, and that might be like a one-off enemy. Or like mini versions of them, but I can kind of see that for like faster swimming.
So that like you could put a bunch in a row and you like pop one off with the harpoon gun and then they all explode in a row. That's super
Yeah.
fun.
I'm not the biggest fan of the lock-on because it does kind of make the game a little more easier, and I think that's the one thing that, in my opinion, makes Grounded kind of very fun is the chaoticness of it. Now, I do play on the super easy mode because, like, right now there's no point in me playing on the hardcore mode because I've already fought all the enemies, I already know how they fight, and they just make them super tanky. Like, I fought a wolf spider
And there are
just to prove to myself that I could fight a wolf spider. It didn't even harm me on hardcore difficulty. And then because there was one I fought, I just completely dominated it. And then there was one I fought, I think a while ago, and I'm remembering, but it was like in two different spots, and there was just a bunch of shit over there.
sort of level design.
And the ingredients.
Level design ingredients is the
Ingredients, yeah.
technical term. But these gates, these places underwater that are blocked off by rocks that need to be exploded, and the Croakwurst is the only bomb that works underwater. So you'll need to unlock that to be able to access these areas.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the diving bell spider got a new little. Okay, yeah. Let's see. I'm trying to stop it.
Wait for play.
Okay, so this is the fountain area.
There's two. to dive into that.
Oh.
Ugh.
Oh, okay, so this is right here. So you might be able to go over here. Maybe. It might be blocked off, but maybe. Um, I just trying to think of like where this house is.
There it
I
is.
think
I
it's
don't
next
know.
to the playground.
Boom.
We need a counter on screen too.
Yeah. So I see a lot of questions about like what weapons you can use underwater. Right. The weapons that we're showing off today, those are the ones that you can use underwater. So that's spears, shields, the harpoon gun,
yeah.
and the croakworks.
Yeah.
And you can use any weapons from those
Again, the idea was like we know we have a big builder community
Yeah, so we got food and water.
in our
So this is
community,
the
within
pressure
community.
cooker he just showed.
So we said how obviously I think it's natural to be able to build underwater. So again, we started to come
So we
up
need
with which
purple
of the
jelly chunks and sunken bones to make walls, and then we got glass. We got glass. Fire brick. So I don't know. I said a while ago on Reddit that we should get glass. Is one of my ideas.
sets we could use. So there's
But
going to be
I'm
unique
not the
sets
only
underwater,
person who's been
but there
thinking
will be
about
also
that,
sets
so
that you
I
can use
can't take
both
credit
on
for
land
that.
and in water. There's also, we looked at all of the stations and said, okay, which one makes sense that is useful underwater or makes sense to be used underwater? Anything with fire is kind of doesn't make sense underwater, so we rejected those ones. But for the most part, we looked at everything that's important for the player's progression to be
to life.
Yeah.
And so it wasn't just about, hey, now you can build underwater and you can do everything you can do on land underwater. It was about connect.
Yeah, which is cool.
You can connect your underwater bases to your overwater bases. It'll just like transition in materials. At some
exactly.
point in
At some point, exactly. Yeah.
Unless,
Right.
for example, you're doing all mushroom.
Make the magic happen, Chris.
That would be all. There you go. Boom.
Boom.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Got your own little underwater. There you go. And
That's
there's a bubble diffuser.
Yeah.
It's a tongue twister.
So
The bubble.
So this way you can kind of stand in the middle, have your workbench on one side, your other things on the other side.
Talking about.
So we got a diving.
Excited to see if people.
Yeah, the example of the pressure cooker there is an example of where we said we can.
So it looks like the workbench you might need koi scales for.
Craft these, obviously.
So we got pupa bandages. We already know what the clockworks are. And these are level 3 items. So we need pupa bandages, and I assume what I'm assuming is that's where that's where the bridge is at, because we have pond moss, but we don't have that in the game yet. We have algae, and we need pupa leather, and this is a level 4 item, which means that all of these are 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1. Okay.
Obviously, it gives a huge gameplay advantage, so it's going
So the pressure cooker is for cooking. Obviously, it's supposed to be like kind of like your cookery.
to take a lot of resources to do that too.
Yeah, the example of the pressure cooker there is an example of where we said we.
More challenging spaces.
Yeah.
We got
And,
diving.
and also for.
Oh, you can the diving bed is not for a diving bell spider. It's for you to sleep in.
Talking about. I'm excited to see if people, build these bases as they go deeper and deeper and get into more and more challenging spaces.
Yeah.
More challenging spaces.
Yeah.
That is great. I love that.
Yeah.
So we got the diving bell spider. So we need 3 chunks. Cottontail fluff. Cattail fluff. Oh, so this must be. Okay, so this is like the hot dogs, and then the horsetail stems are the bamboo-looking stuff. Okay.
You get those basics of survival. So
I watched another YouTuber show like screenshots, and I saw that, and I was like,
that it feels
ah,
like another way to solve those problems that we were talking about. I'm excited to see if people, build these bases as they go deeper and deeper and get into more and more challenging spaces.
Yeah, and also for lighting, we looked at what we already had. So you can use the stock torches to line those up right now, and there'll be more sources of light. But those work really well with the theme, the functionality. We're like, why not just use those again? Yeah.
So somebody's asking if it's like Subnautica, where if you like remove a wall, there's no air. That's not what it is. There's never air. Like your air is not dependent on whether.
Some dev magic, Chris. Thank you.
I'm not a big fan of because when I think of a base, I don't like the idea of the base being completely underwater and you have to deal with oxygen. I think they absolutely ruined it with making it only water. And because the problem is like it loses the functionality in the sense of like I think it should be like something you could build on or underneath the surface. And I think they absolutely ruined that. I hope they said that you could build stuff that's like both functions in and out of water if I remember correctly. Like you could build stuff like on or underneath water or both. So I'm really hoping we don't get like an underwater base that's just purely underwater, because that's gonna suck for new people.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Okay, okay, so that was a pressure cooker. Huh, okay. I'm kind of disappointed. In my opinion.
Tree, which,
Yeah.
We're calling gnarly bark, which you guys have been referring to as the mountain. All of that, north of that is the pond.
Let's see. Harpoon gun.
Grounded experience.
Where's Mikey? He's gonna love this stream so much.
Because of all the penalties I'm dishing
Oh
out
man, yeah. Can you give me some dev magic, Chris? Thank you.
So
Yeah.
There you go.
it doesn't feel like a completely different game in the middle of your grounded experience. That it feels like an
I don't
extension. Yes, we're
I
challenging
don't-
you in different ways.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with taking from another successful game and then making it kind of your own thing, because every game does that. No, I'm not saying like blatantly just rip off like characters or modes or something like or if you're gonna take like modes, at least make them to your own thing. Because like at one point, Team Deathmatch was like its own game, or Free for All, and now those are like basic game modes that almost every other game has, because people just generally enjoy them. And
You sort of have to start over progression. Yes, you're a bit more limited in what weapons you can use. That's all in service of the underwater fantasy. But the core experience itself should still feel like, oh no, I'm still playing grounded.
Yeah.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with being able to just walk around in your base perfectly fine. I think the fact that we have to keep getting air bubbles is kind of annoying. Now, lore-wise, it makes kind of sense, but like in a functionality of a game, it just feels annoying because it feels like, oh, if I run out of oxygen, I just gotta keep going to the bubble, or like blah. And to me, it's just like, I don't know. To me, it's
Give people a better view in first person.
it's not like exciting me. It's not like everyone was really happy. They thought it'd be like
Like and peep
Subnautica,
up the little windows, see if the koi's near.
and
before
then
you
it's
come out.
like you're just making a underwater base. Like to me personally, I don't see myself like ever making an underwater base. In my opinion, I just don't really see it. I mean, obviously this is like beginning. This is gonna be day one. You know, probably gonna get better over time. I hope more stuff, more add-ons. So I'm just really like, I hope they add more. And I hope they do the Subnautica route where it's like, oh, we can have bases and we can move stuff and, we can add stuff here and make like a really like in-depth base. So I will leave it at that. And did the chat end? Okay, so the chat ended. So I will leave it there. Thank you for watching, and obviously hit that subscribe button and subscribe and all that good stuff. And I hope you guys really like this one. I actually ended up turning off the AC because I didn't want like a noise going in the background. So thank you whoever watches this. Hope you like it. My final thoughts is the bases didn't really look that great. I didn't really see anything new for like water except maybe like dashing forward, but that's not like it's like I get that they want to balance things and you can't just get like a water jet and just sip around. But like, I mean, maybe add more bug diversity in the water, like maybe add it so it's like the pond feels kind of full, like there's not just a lot like 6 different species of something, there's like 30 species of something and it's like diverse down there, it's packed, and then maybe you could go a little further and there's like 10 species of something, or like something cool, but I will leave it there and I'll catch you guys